Distinguished young women contestants are in town for the national finals happening this weekend. One former contestant is back in Mobile 40 years later, hoping to inspire others with her story. Lori Crever is the author and protege power of Road to Mentorship. She also has 2 book signings coming up. Lori is joining us this morning to tell us more. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
I am delighted, Jennifer. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So I want to go ahead and go back in time just to talk about your time with Distinguished Young Woman, but I understand it wasn't named that back then.
Yeah, the original name of this scholarship program for high school senior women was, many of the viewers will know, America's Junior Miss. And I was, of that time, 1982, Minnesota's Junior Miss. Had never been to Mobile and really had never been in any type of experience like this, even though I had acted in plays. And my experience, it was amazing, just in terms of how it can transform you. And one of the main principles of the program is academics and scholarship, scholarly achievement. And I think for a program started by leaders in Mobile in the late 50s that emphasized for young women academic achievement, fitness, physical strength, and then poise and composure, it's just groundbreaking. I think it's amazing. Something really for Mobile to be proud of.
And I understand that your time doing that is really what inspired you to write this book. So can you tell me just a little bit about that?
Yeah, subsequent to being a participant in the program, while I was in college, I served on the Minnesota Junior Miss Board of Directors. And for those 3 years, I was a student, I didn't have a vehicle, and there was another former Minnesota Junior Miss who was on the board, and she would come and pick me up, and we would drive back and forth to board meetings. I didn't even know the name mentor, didn't know that term at the time, but the wisdom that she imparted and just coaching and feedback on how I presented myself in board meetings, because I was pretty clueless, young and clueless. It was invaluable to me. And I knew at the time, my gosh, if she wasn't explaining these things, I don't know if I would ever learn this, or maybe it would take me 10 years, but having a good mentor who's insightful, who cares about you, it's like a GPS, right? Like they're looking at things from a very different point of view, and give you that feedback can just be enormously valuable.
And so I understand that the book is about trying to find a mentor for some people that might be needing one.
That's right. Yeah, I worked for 2 decades in international banking, and the role that I had was employee engagement, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and global philanthropy. And one of my jobs for 11 years was I ran a mentor program that ultimately 900 people went through this program, all different levels, all different cultures and countries, different time zones, right? And so along the way, I distilled, what are the ingredients that these mentor-mentee pairings are employing that create a lot of success, like a big surge forward in someone's career. And so that's what the book is about. How do you identify a good mentor? How do you recruit them so that they are interested in helping you with your success? And then what do you do with that person so that you're making the best use of their time?
Oh, wonderful. And so who would you say that this is targeted for?
Jennifer, I think this book is very well suited to someone who's young in their career, or even if you are a junior, senior in college and you're starting to get internships and really look to building and starting a career. Also a person who maybe finds themselves in an unexpected 180. Maybe you trained to be in the orchestra and that career didn't work out, and now you think, oh my gosh, I have a lot of working years left. Or maybe you were a professional athlete and then you retire from that field and you've got to figure out what you're going to do next. And I also wrote the book because of coming from that cross-cultural background for someone who's new to United States business culture and they really want to be successful, and they could benefit from having a mentor to help guide them.
That sounds wonderful. And it sounds like a good gift idea too. If you know someone that's graduating from college, going into the work field, possibly doesn't know what they want to do with their life.
Exactly.
Then it sounds like a great thing for them to do. And I understand you're having a book signing too for this.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I will be this afternoon, today's Tuesday, at Barnes & Noble in Spanish Fort from 1 to 4 p.m. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, I will be in Fairhope at Page and Palette from 2 to 4 p.m. talking with people about career adventures and mishaps and signing the book, and it will be really fun.
Oh, I love that. And again, that information right there on your screen. And if you did miss it, you can also go to our website, fox10tv.com, under the Studio 10 tab. I want to thank you so much for joining us again today.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you. Joe.
Hey, Lori, rah, rah, rah for Sky U Ma. Golden Gopher alumni right here. Let's go.